Welcome back to News 3 at 4. Now, for the first time ever, the Catholic Church elects an American Pope. Cardinal Robert Prevost elected today in the Vatican City, choosing to go by the name of Leo XIV. 266 popes have come before and never one born inside the United States. Well, now we're joined by Father Brian Barker, pastor at St. Joseph Catholic Church in Marion. Brian, thank you so much for joining us today.
Good to be here.
Yeah, thank you. Well, first, let's just talk about the conclave. Was it what we expected? It seemed to go pretty quickly.
Yeah, I thought it was really quick.
Okay.
It was only one night.
Yeah.
Centuries ago, some of them would last over a year long, but usually in the past 100 years or so is 3, 4, 5 nights, and that would do it. So this was pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm not sure that anybody had the expectation that it would come today.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Okay. Well, the first ever American Pope. Now, what do you think about that? And I know there were other strong candidates as well. So what are your thoughts about it?
It's amazing. It's great for America.
Yeah.
It's great for the American Catholic Church. And it's really great for the world because in knowing Pope Leo, he had spent a third of his life in the United States. Mm-hmm. He had spent a third of his life as a missionary and bishop in Peru. Okay. And he had spent a third of his life in Rome. Mm-hmm. So he definitely has a very worldly attitude. And
I think they mentioned something about him being the least American cardinal
right,
there.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. But he has a good grasp, I think, of the international church.
Good. And I know that that wasn't a concern, of course. Well, as far as the papacy goes, in our region, what do you think the impact will be on the Catholic Church here in our region?
My phone has not stopped buzzing since he was named as Pope. And so I know the Catholics in Southern Illinois, and just everybody, is just really, really excited about it, to have an American. And he's going to speak from his heart. He's going to try to teach the gospel of Jesus Christ as best as he can. Mm-hmm. He's going to try to promote peace and get people to talk to each other. He's not a big fan of divisiveness, of this us and them. He wants unity. Mm-hmm. He wants people to work together because, face it, we're all God's children.
Absolutely. Well, I like that you're speaking to the new Pope. You actually have quite the connection with Pope Leo. Would you mind to kind of tell us about that? It's really neat.
I first met him when I was a freshman in high school. He's 4 years older than me. We went to the same high school. We went to the same college, Villanova University, outside of Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. We were with the same religious order, the Augustinians. And so we really have known each other for a long time. He was made a cardinal a couple years ago, and I got to go out to Rome and sit right in the VIP section and be there and everything at the Vatican. So, we've known each other. I've worked at Catholic high schools, and I've brought kids from my high schools down to Peru, where he was at, and we did missionary work and stuff. And so we go way back.
What a phenomenal connection. And to have worked side by side with him as well while in Peru. That's pretty neat. I bet you've got some stories to tell.
Good ones.
Good. Well, the eyes of the world go to the Vatican during the conclave. Well, now that there has been a voted-in pope, what's next?
Now he's got to get down to business. I think tonight he had a dinner with all the cardinals that elected him, and then he has to start forming his new administration and kind of hit the ground running. There's, he is just going to start trying to, carve his own path. I mean, he's in some ways very similar to Pope Francis's philosophy, but he's his own guy. Sure. And he's going to cut his own path, and I know he's going to work for peace, for love, for hope.
Love hearing from you today, Father. Thank you so much for coming in and giving us some insight, not only on the conclave in the Catholic Church, but also on Pope Leo as well.
All right.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Well, we